If you think about it, we humans are the most vile and brutal animals. Just because we are the self-proclaimed champions of peace and democracy doesn't mean we are better than the wild animals. Well, maybe we are a little, but at least wild animals don't pay taxes to exist. However, this video is about wildlife. Out there exists an animal predator that is very deceiving, to say the least. If you haven't already noticed from the video, we are talking about the otter. This little devil has been misleading us with its cute looks, and by the end of this video, you will realize its true vicious nature. Welcome to Top Feed. Hit that subscribe button and like button now, and let's find out why even scary reptiles like snakes and alligators are so afraid of this beast. Let's have one thing straight. People love otters, and why wouldn't they? Otters are some of the most adorable aquatic animals. Their charming features are unparalleled, from their expressions to their use of tools. Just looking at them makes me want to hug them. But don't be fooled by their hand-holding and cheek-rubbing seen in pictures used for memes and posters. In fact, it's time to forget everything you know about the otter species. Otters are apex predators and are known to hunt down alligators and other reptiles. Take this video for example. Your eyes aren't deceiving you. A family of otters is actually trying to take down alligators. Otters are famous for moving in gangs, and they even have their own mafia, believe it or not. But before I get into the crazy fights with giant reptiles, let's find out what kind of animal they actually are and how they are so comfortable attacking such brutal, savage animals like alligators and crocodiles. First of all, let's have one thing straight. Otters aren't beavers, so people who make this mistake, pause the video now and look up the differences between the two animals. Educate yourself. Otters are mammals of the family Mustelidae and are closely related to badgers, weasels, and ferrets. 13 different species exist around the globe, and the US is home to 2 species, the sea otter and the North American river otter. However, these aren't the otters we're interested in because the North American otters are mostly friendly. The otter species I want to talk about is the giant otter. The giant otters are high on every wildlife watcher's wish list, but the only way to see them in the wild is on tour to South America. As the name suggests, the giant otter is the world's largest otter species and is well known from wildlife documentaries. These guys can grow up to 1.8 meters and weigh over 60 pounds. They even look dangerous and deadly from afar. Yeah, I'm still talking about otters. Before watching this video, you probably never thought you would hear the words otter and dangerous in the same sentence. Heck, even in the same paragraph. But this is the true reality of nature. Giant otters are very sociable animals and often live in groups of up to 20 individuals, explaining the otter mafia and the occasional attacks on other water animals. Giant otters are carnivorous and eat mainly fish, including the flesh-eating species beloved in Hollywood jungle movies, the piranha. However, their diet also includes birds, small mammals, invertebrates, crustaceans, and even snakes. Oh, and how can we forget alligators? These guys also hunt down baby crocs in their free time for a quick snack. Once they have hunted successfully, giant otters bring their prey to a picnic area to eat straight away. The next fascinating fact about sea otters will leave you shocked. These little guys eat 25% of their body weight every day. I swear it's hard to find any disparity between the Komodo dragon and giant sea otters. These otters are well adapted for life in aquatic habitats with their paddle-like tails, webbed claws, water-repellent fur, and the ability to close their nostrils and ears when swimming. They have strong eyesight and use their whiskers to detect changes in the water current. Now, imagine one day you are walking near a lake and a sea otter challenges you to a breath-holding competition. Should you take up the challenge? Absolutely not. An otter's lung capacity is 2.5 times greater than that of similar-sized land animals. Sea otters have been known to stay submerged for more than 5 minutes at a time. River otters, however, can hold their breath for up to 8 minutes. If you were looking forward to it, I apologize for ruining your Saturday night plan of being in a breath-holding competition with a giant otter. If you thought piranhas were scary, you gotta see otters in action. These beasts attack anything with flesh. Yeah, even monkeys. That's the closest animal to us humans, so we better be prepared for an otter invasion. The unfortunate monkey probably fell in the water by accident, and the result wasn't very pleasing. Another monkey tried helping, but all in vain. This shows the aggressive nature of otters. The otter gang, or the family group, is called a raft, a romp, or a bevy, and it consists of a single monogamous pair and their offspring from previous years. A litter of 1 to 5 cubs is born underground in dens along the riverbank. Giant river otter cubs are born totally covered with fur. Indeed, the species is one of the only carnivores with a fur-covered nose. The young otters learn to swim at around 2 months, are weaned at 6 months, but rely on the adults for food for the first year and a half, eventually becoming sexually mature at 2 or 3 years old. In family groups, sometimes as large as 15 or even 20 individuals, communication is essential, and giant otters are particularly noisy animals. If another innocent animal enters the gang's territory, they have a hard time escaping and end up becoming food for the whole family. Nothing better than picnic time, right? Giant otters are also called water jaguars because of their ruthless pursuit of food. Otters don't even have mercy on the top of the food chain predator. Yes, we're talking about the alligator from the start of this video. The giant alligator was attacked and killed by the giant otter gang after it breached their territory without any invitation. Otters have sharp teeth, and when they start digging in the flesh, they don't stop until only bones are left. Humans should also stay away from these little devils. Don't be like these dumb guys who tried making videos but were attacked and injured badly by otters. Another such attack was recorded in Florida last year, when an otter chased a dog named Scooter into his home. The otter turned and bit the dog owner, a 17-year-old teen, Gwyneth Ewart, on the leg and attacked Scooter in the living room and dining room. The mother grabbed the otter by its tail and held it up in the air. The otter was trying to bite her, but she ran to the back door, threw the otter outside, and slammed the door. Both Ewart and Scooter, the dog, sustained a few injuries. Otters are even known to attack turtles. This is what happens when a giant otter meets a giant turtle. The otter wins. But surely the anaconda snake would win in a fight against this apex predator, right? Well, I'm not so sure. This video of a stare down between a giant snake and an otter shows that the snake is not foolish enough to attack without any survival strategy. The otter also seems to be a bit hesitant because the whole gang isn't around. If all were together, they would surely feast on the anaconda like it's snack time, or should I say, snake time. And that's all for today. Do you still think otters are cute? Let us know your thoughts about this video in the comment section down below. Also, if you enjoyed this, please click the like and share buttons. And don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss amazing content from Top Feed. See you!